Hey, well, good evening to everybody, and welcome to this Social X Zoom event. My name is Adam Levy. You got Tuesday night live here, zooming in from Canton, Connecticut. Glad to be here. A lot of great things going on. This is the Tuesday night live X Team Social Hour, half hour anyway. And we got some special guests on tonight, which we're looking forward to getting to in a minute. But before we do, I just want to make a couple of quick announcements. Of course, coming up at 9 p.m. this evening is the corporate event that happens every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's at socialxwebinar.com. You don't want to miss that, 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. Also on Thursdays, we've got a product training that's going on that David D'Arcangelo does, and that's again at 9 p.m. also on Thursday nights, and that's at socialxwebinar.com. And I got to tell you, we got some great stuff cooking for you tonight. Thanks for hopping on, everybody. Hopefully, you're all getting amazing results with NuCalm. It's absolutely amazing to me how many people are just absolutely floored by the quality of sleep they're getting, and in so many other areas as well, which is really quite amazing. I want to go to. I see some people with their hands up, so I'm gonna shoot over to my good friend Sandra Von Holland. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Sandra, I'm gonna ask you to unmute. I know you've got some things to share, and then we're gonna get to our guest speaker tonight.
Awesome. Thanks, Adam.
You
I
got
had a
it.
great test run with NuCalm this week. Thursday, I got my braces off after 3 years and 3 months and jaw surgery and all that. So it was not fun at all. Um, but I had NuCalm in. Rescue VT40, totally so good. So good. And then today I got to go for a cleaning and I thought it'd be pretty sensitive because no braces. I still have nerve damage, da da da. It was seriously a dream, you guys. I just told her, I'm putting this app on. You're good. She was good. There was no discomfort, like zero discomfort. Rescue VT40 is our best friend, I'm telling you. So anyone got to go to the dentist? If your kids have braces and I was a terrible braces mom. I found out now. But now we have NuCalm and we can change that for everybody. Seriously, game changer. And best part, my hygienist wants the app, so she's been clicking on my ace ever since my appointment, and she's sharing it with the dentist. And my ortho guy, I'm still trying to get through the gatekeepers that keep everything from him. But it was beautiful. It was an amazing day.
Well, that is awesome. Congratulations on that. You know, you bring up a an incredible market, the dentist market, which many of the 2.7 million surgeries that were used or done with NuCalm instead of anesthesia, a lot of those were dental surgeries, and so there are dentists all over the country that use NuCalm, and when they got to use that technology and are using that technology, it was the $6,000 FDA class three medical device that they had to purchase for their practice in order to pull that off. And so we obviously have something that is a lot simpler and a lot more available for a dentist to get involved with NuCalm today, where for as little as $42.50 a month for the full program. But congratulations on that. So glad you're getting such great results, and your teeth look phenomenal. So great job on that. All right, let's see. I believe Cowboy, how are you doing over there, buddy?
Doing good.
All
Doing
right, man.
good.
You and I were talking earlier tonight, and you were telling me a little bit about your history and the results that you are getting with NuCalm, as well as your pets. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Well, a lot of people, I don't really share this fact. I think Adam, it was the first time he heard it. I actually had a person drop me at 6 weeks old and ended up with a broken femur. So I was a newborn with a body cast, brain hemorrhage. Mom would tell me you were on a drug called phenobarbital, which if you're a nurse or a doctor, that's pretty strong. Uh, Probably couldn't play sports, probably have trouble in speech. And but I recovered and I did everything. I did sports, I achieved, but the ADHD, where'd that squirrel go? So uh, it really, it has been something um, that I've had to deal with. And Adam can tell you, calm down, cowboy, or da da da, stay on the subject. But with NuCalm, I have noticed an incredible difference emotionally, physically, plugging in, being able to stay tuned, not thinking about the outside noise. And then the power nap. I mentioned this. I have that Yorkie Sally, and I'll say, "You want to go take a rest?" And she is always the one climbing up on me, and it's time to go do something else. So there is no nap time. From the beginning, I put her in, and I noticed about the third day when I would start it, she would just chill out and no more movement. And I thought, there's no way. And for the first time, she's 4 years old. When my 20-minute session is over, unless I choose to loop it, which sometimes that's good too, I physically grab her and say, "Come on, let's go outside. Let's go get a cookie." I actually am waking her up. So I will tell you, we are going to hear pet testimonies. And because if you can calm Sally down, it works.
Well, Cowboy, I'm excited about that. And, the fact that you are saying that you got dropped on your head as a kid, this explains a bunch of things. But I am so glad you're getting great results, my friend. And I know the pets are as well. The science that's going on beneath the sound, right? We hear the raindrops or the music or waves crashing, and that's just nice for us to hear that. And but the actual healing that's going on, the frequencies that are going on, are below the human auditory level. We can't hear what's going on for our brains with NuCalm. And that music and stuff that we can't hear, that's just window dressing, right? And so, but dogs can hear it. They can hear actually what's going on below it. But it's certainly glad to hear that you and your animals are doing so well with it. So thanks for sharing, Cowboy. Appreciate you. All right,
Thank you.
we're going to get to our special guest, and I have to tell you just a quick story about Evelyn Monroig, who is a good friend of mine, somebody that's been a mentor of mine for many, many years. Way back in the earlier CTFO days, we had something called CBD coffee. And being that Evie was from Puerto Rico, she and I had kept in touch over the years and we'd worked together in the past. And I thought, well, I know she drinks coffee. So I sent her some samples of the CBD coffee. Unfortunately, we don't have that anymore. But she was blown away. She joined the team. And then very shortly thereafter, she joined corporate, and she's been working in corporate for almost 8 years now in one capacity or another in our industry of network marketing. But you have to understand, Evie has over 30 years of experience in network marketing, both in the field and also in corporate. She's $1 million earner and trainer, and a very well respected industry leader. She's considered a pioneer and mentor in the industry to so many, building really high performance teams across the US, Puerto Rico, Mexico, and even Spain. She's also a certified life coach with Jay Maxwell, and she's received multiple honors, including being named one of the top 33 most influential businesswomen and top 10 women in business in various different publications. But for me, she's just one of my closest friends in the industry, somebody we go way, way back. And I'm just so honored and blessed to have Evie part of the team now in the field building the business. So excited to have you, Evie. How are you tonight?
I am blessed. Thank you for all those beautiful things that you said about me. I get emotional when I hear that. So thank you, thank you. And before I forget, I want to add that now when you go to Social X webinar on Wednesdays, you get a Spanish business presentation webinar at 8 p.m. Eastern. So just make sure you connect your people to that because that is a market that you can tap into even if you don't speak the language. I'm there to do it for you. So that is starting tomorrow.
Well, we're excited about that, Evie. That's great. So now we have webinars Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the one in the middle is yours that you're doing, and you're doing it with a team of people. I believe I saw screenshots of the one that happened last Wednesday. Maybe it was a dry run, but you certainly had a lot of people on there. That market is exploding right now. I know you've got a new 10K on your team. I was hoping he was going to join us tonight,
New
but
5K, a 10K, lots of managers, 7. Yes, great
that,
things happen.
that
Yeah.
is exciting. So listen, you've been in corporate for after making millions of dollars in the industry. You've been in corporate for almost 8 years now, I think. What
Yes.
is it about NuCalm? What is it about Social X that has you seeing your way clear in a path to build back in the field again? What's going on?
Well, I got tired of seeing your checks bigger than mine.
Fair enough.
No. So first of all, Adam, I think it's been a process. The truth of the matter is that, I needed that corporate side since 2018. I kind of jumped the fence to the corporate side and I learned a lot. And I've been able not only to learn a lot from the corporate side, but learn a lot about global and actually the other side of the coin, right? Because as distributors, we think, that is simple, just do X, Y, Z. No, no, no. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, right? So that was very, very good for me this 8 years. But as a matter of fact, the last 4 years, I was like, you know what? Something is not clicking here. I know what is to make millions, and I'm, just having a salary, and I'm seeing all these people that I'm helping make all this money, and it's two, three, four, 5 times more than me. I'm doing something wrong. Okay. So no doubt whatsoever that Social X products are absolutely amazing. I'm a mist, fan, and I'm a accelerate junkie. I'm a junkie, guys. Okay. So sometimes I'm like, I cannot do 3 or 4 of this thing. It's just two, Evelyn. You need to stop. I crave accelerate. Okay. And, at 63, now that I'm working out and doing things that I have never done before, okay, accelerate is part of that. Okay. But almost 2 months ago, when Stuart said, I want you to test this app, I said, yeah, okay, whatever. Okay. So, first of all, they were bragging about this sleep, deep sleep track in the app. And I am, Adam, a very quiet sleeper. I don't like to hear, not even the air conditioning. I need to sleep quiet and dark. Okay. So when the first night, I read all the track and let me do this rain thing. Okay. First night. Oh my God, guys. I got like 2 hours after, I got like this PTSD from Hurricane Maria all over again. Carlos and I were like, oh my God, what is going on? This is like the hurricane all over. We stopped and said, no, this is not going to work for us. Okay. So, second day, we said, let's give it a try. So, we tried the ocean thing. Guys, it didn't work. No, it was like, this is not working. So, I spoke to David, and David said, just try sleep melodies to see what happened. Okay. So guys, we tried sleep melodies, and that night we slept like 5 hours straight. Okay. And so we were like, this is interesting. Well, long story short, some nights my watch is saying that I slept 6, 7 hours straight, not even waking up to pee, which is crazy. Okay. Like last night I went to bed at 10:30, guilty. I wake up at 4:30 every morning to work out. Okay. So I went to bed at 10:30. I wake up again at 12:23 to pee. And I woke up again at 5, guys. Okay. So I wake up like energized and feeling good because before I was tired of feeling sick and tired. Okay. Menopause was brutal to me. When I used to go to bed, my body went to bed, but my brain never shuts off. Okay. So I woke up exhausted. I went to bed tired, wake up exhausted. I was dragging myself with pains and ache because I was not resting. Okay. So to make a long story short, guys, the last maybe 4 weeks, I can tell you that I don't remember feeling the way I'm feeling right now. Okay. As a matter of fact, I turned 63 last Thursday, and I got all this gift, and part of the gift were tennis shoes, work, workout clothes. I mean, Adam, if someone will tell me, like when I was 43, read my future and say, I see in your future that you sweating. I see in your future lots of exercise. I see in your future working out. I would say, no way, you crazy? I mean, my meaning, guys, of sweat of doing exercise, as soon as my hair went like this, I was enough. No more. I'm not sweating. That's not me. No way. Me waking up at 4:15 in the morning to work out at 5 a.m. with a bunch of 30-year-old girls and actually doing it, it's a sensation that is new for me. I'm 63 and this is all new for me. And I went today to my doctor, and the doctor said, well, you're 63. Can you actually shower by yourself? And I look at him like, what? Can you walk by yourself? Uh-huh. Do you need help to feed yourself or to get in and out of the car? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he said, well, you're 63, some women at this time, we need to check your bone density. And he went on and on and on. I'm like, whoa, wait. I work out 5 days a week, an hour and a half every day. I feel great. I shower myself. I do all this, so no one has to do that for me. So, guys, I'm telling all this to say that this app has changed my energy, has changed my quality of sleep, and most important, has changed the way I handle stress. Okay, which is very important. So I'm all day uh actually plug into this thing. I got, Bluetooth speakers in my office, in my room, and I just cannot stop talking to people about what this has done to me and my dogs. I got a 10-year-old here that, poor thing, he has arthritis and all that. And I don't know what this thing is doing for him, but rescue is doing it. He's walking a mile a day. Okay. So this works. So I said, okay, so we got a product that works, an app that works. I can finally build in Latin America without any problem. I can build international without worry about registration. And I can actually also build with social eggs. So I make the decision after 8 years in corporate that I was going to get out of retirement and back to build. I have to say that it's been kind of weird, to be honest. Okay. And why? Because I went from being the VP of sales in corporate and being all lovey with the field, right? And all resolving issues and situations. And don't worry, everything is going to be fine to be. Get to work, period. End of the story. Okay.
So you're a little bit different as an upline than you were in corporate. Is that what you're trying to say?
Correcto. You got it. So one of my leaders said, Evie, you still a stuff of you were when we were in free. I said, guys, if you want to make money, you need to get to work. No excuses. We do 20 contacts a day. Our DMO is 20 contacts a day. We follow up with those people. We do business presentation. We present, we share. We sign up people. We follow up. We roadmap to success, and we do it all over again. And they go like, okay, whatever you say. Okay. So I'm building in English and Spanish. It's been a ride. I have to say that I'm a little rusty. Okay, I am, because I got into this corporate hat, and where as a corporate you there to support the field, right? And you understand that distributors are a group of volunteers, right? That do it because they want to and not because they have to, right?
Hmm.
And but leading and understanding that now I get paid for my work and the work that I help others to do, it's a total different. But I'm very excited, Adam, very excited of where we're heading, the things that are being, cooked behind the scenes, and the things that are coming. And I continue to help people, but now not because I get paid, but because I love to help, because I believe that network marketing is people helping people. That's
Evan,
it.
you are definitely a servant heart leader, and we know that the people that have counted on you in the past for different countries and different languages and all that, and that's still who you are. No matter what you're doing, no matter where your focus is, you can help people in all those different areas. And having that event that you do now for corporate, really, and for your own team and anybody else's on Wednesday nights just really shows that kind of commitment that you have. And I know you've helped a lot of people, even people that are on this Zoom here in different countries, and you continue to do so. So we applaud that, and your leadership for that is just second to none.
Mm.
The countries that you're focused on right now, can you talk a little bit about
Yeah,
where you're
actually,
building?
it's beautiful how network marketing works. So I contact one of my ex free life leaders. He's in Puerto Rico. He's signed someone in Colombia that introduced him to someone in Ecuador. And well, my first 10K came from Ecuador right now, William Bowles. And under him, a new 5K 2 days ago, and two more to come. And so I got people in Colombia, Ecuador, Costa Rica, uh, I got people in Mexico, Puerto Rico, United States. We got people in Australia. I just signed up an amazing leader in Singapore. Okay. And so we got people all over, and much, much more to come. I mean, I did a little teaser telling everybody that I was back building. So I got a lot of people calling me, because actually some people believe that I still in free life and I quit 12 years ago. Okay.
It
And
was a while ago, yeah.
yeah, it's incredible. But yeah, I'm gonna go out there, because Adam, it's not it's not about only, I'll say this in English. It's not about building social acts. Okay. I like to show people that I'm an architect of opportunity. I can help them achieve their dreams. And different from other uplines, when I make a commitment with you, I mean it. I will hold your hands and we will work together. And that's three ways. That's training. That's one on one. That's support. That you cannot call someone. I'll call it for you. I'll follow up. I help with onboarding. I do roadmap to success. I will help you till you are making the kind of money you want to be making. Okay. And people said, Evelyn, that's old fashioned. Well, I love technology. I love my chat. I love AI. I love all that. But that personal touch will never be replaced by technology. Okay. That belly to belly, that I care about you, Adam, and I'm here for you. That's what I believe. And I believe this business give us that. I was talking to someone before we got in the call, and what the app has done for her, Adam, she suffered from anxiety, from depression. I mean, the whole 9 years. Okay. And what this app is doing for her is so amazing that her psychologist joined her to get the app, because the results have been so amazing. So I believe we got something here that can change people, Adam. I really believe so. Okay. Compensation is amazing. And one of the things that I love about our compensation plan is the global pool. Now, it doesn't matter if we work downline, upline, cross line, it doesn't matter because everybody that we help achieve 10K and up are participating from that growth. So if you grow, I grow, if Michael grow, I grow. I mean, even people that are not in my downline grow, we all grow. So I think we have an amazing, amazing opportunity, Adam. One of the things that I started doing that is working and I want to share before I go, Adam, is the fact that people come to me said, Evelyn, building with 42, 49, are you sure we need millions of people? I said, yes and no, because the amazing thing in Mexico, United States, Canada, and Europe is we got social X products there. Okay. So start with NuCalm and the next month have them try one product and next month another product and another product. Guys, it's only been 2 months for me and I already got people hooked with Accelerate and with the Mist, and they just started because of NuCalm. Okay, so again, the idea is start with NuCalm. I will introduce you to, for example, Santo Mist, which is my favorite. Second, I'm gonna introduce you to Glutamist or the Dynamic Duo. Then I'm gonna introduce you to Moringa Mist, the 3 steps, and Accelerate. Guys, I have people from other network marketing in wellness using Accelerate because it's an amazing, amazing product. So as use NuCalm as the hook, use NuCalm as, you know, never been done before, uniqueness, amazing. People see the result the very first date, okay? And then introduce the other products. And I can guarantee you that you're going to have a lot of people using more than $100. By the way, mouthwash out of this world. It's like Adam is like the Shay all over again. Okay, it's like amazing, guys, for sore throat, for blisters in your mouth, for anything. It's freaking amazing. Okay, and so yeah, I'm just excited, Adam.
And it's so organic that those products are edible. I mean, that's how organic they are. And so I love that you're bringing that up. Kappa and I were talking about this earlier today. Introduce a product a month, a physical product a month after you've introduced them to NuCalm, and they're going to fall in love with those products as
Yeah,
well. We
yeah.
all know that. But as a, like you say, as a hook, as a door opener, in 100 countries, and it'll also what that does, it'll dictate where we go next with physical products, right?
All
If
right.
you build a giant organization in Colombia with NuCalm, well, guess what? We're going to have to bring some products, some physical ones, to there as well, right? I mean, that just
Yeah,
makes the most sense.
and very soon, because the company just signed up, an amazing agreement with a shipper that's sent all over the world, over 200 countries, and soon people are going to be able to get the products all over. So, for example, a lot of people in Latin America, guys, take a note. Lots of countries like Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, okay, Costa Rica. Most of those people, and you get a lot of American living in those places, they have a forwarding address in Miami, okay? So they put that address, they buy the products through Miami, and that forwarding address send them to their countries. So guess what? We got Accelerate in Ecuador because they got forwarding addresses in United States. So take a note of that because that is something very normal, very much used on Americans that live in Latin America. Like again, Colombia, Mexico, Ecuador, and Costa Rica, and also Panama. So again, guys, we have an amazing opportunity in front of us. NuCalm is just the door opener, just that, and it's unique. It's what I believe is a wave, okay? And Adam, you and I got a wave with Goji, okay?
Mm.
A huge one, okay? Huge
It was
one,
big.
okay? And then after I left there, I got another wave with another amazing company. But now, the good thing about NuCalm, guys, is that we don't have to be fighting with others. Oh, my product is better than yours. My glutathione is better than you glutathione because my glutathione has a particle that is a nanotechnology that comes from Mars. And then, when it hooks with the moon. No, 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 no. You don't have to fight what product is better.
Mm,
Just start with NuCalm.
mm.
They will feel the difference the very first night. I can guarantee you that. Oh, and by the way, make sure everybody does the stress test. Very important. Okay. And second, after you do the onboarding and you do, the guys, and you have heard me said this a million times, roadmap to success. That's the way to go. That's part of your onboarding. Okay. And then start introducing them to the other products, you see a difference in your volume for sure. Let's do a training.
Absolutely.
Let's do a training, Adam.
All right. So, Abby, listen, as we wrap up here, we like to give people enough time to build for the 8 o'clock or the 9 o'clock call, Zoom. From a corporate standpoint and now a field standpoint, you've seen it all. What is the people who are making things happen? What is just a couple of things that they're doing on a daily basis that probably those that are wondering what's going on, what are they doing different? Those people that are having success.
We have a DMO, a daily method of operation, right? There's things that are not negotiable, guys. If you're not making at least 10 new calls a day, you're not building a business. You're just having a hobby, an app to play with, okay? 10 new contacts, 10 new conversations a day. Make sure that out of those 10, you can actually share the app with them, okay? So you can what? Follow up, because when you follow up, you'll be able to close. And what I'm seeing, guys, is the closing ratio is higher because it's $42, 30 days, money back guarantee. It's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. But you need to sit down. You need to make sure you're writing things down. You need to make sure, and I'm just going to take my blur away so you guys see it because I'm not teaching you something that I'm not doing, okay? So you want to make sure I'm an old school. I don't care.
I'm with you, old
I
school.
got all the techies, but I'm old school, When did I send the information? What they say? Who did I sign up? I got my little sticky things, who I need to call, who I need to follow up. And this is my day, okay? If you're not talking to 10 people a day, you're not building a business, okay? And if you're serious, you should be doing 20 people a day. Because guess what? You know what happened to me? So I have this person here in my list. Said, well, I get to her later. I'll get to her tomorrow. And guess what? The day I got to her, she signed the day before with someone in Canada. I'm like, okay, praise God, it was under Chantel that I love her deeply. So no problem.
Facts.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, I learned my lesson. Guess what? Again, I was helping other people get to this person, and she said, oh my God, Evelyn, they just told me about this morning. I said, you're not signing with anybody else but me. The good news was that person is in my downline. So I let it go for her to sign up. And 2 times, Adam, 2 times. So guys, talk to people. Don't leave your calls for the next day. You need to complete that. If you don't have a DMO, a daily method of operation, if you're not talking to new people, if you're not following up on closing, you are not building a business. You're just having a hobby. Okay. So yes.
Evie, amazing. Thank you so much for hopping on Tuesday Night Live with us. Your wisdom is just it's timeless, and the reality is that is what's needed to build a business. This is not a hobby. There's too much money to be made here. This is growing virally right? It's growing virally. So you want to make
I'm
sure you
making a
get to those people.
commitment. You're my upline and my sponsor.
You
I'm
got
going,
it.
I'm going for minimum 25K this month.
All right, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. I'm
We're gonna
excited.
do it, okay?
Awesome. All right. Hey, everybody, thank you for hopping on tonight. I do want to make one point that's really important. It's something that keeps coming up. When you put on Deepest Sleep or Deepest Sleep Plus at night, be sure to put your device on Do Not Disturb and turn off the notifications. That a lot of people tell me when I woke up in the morning, the app had turned off. Yeah, because there were notifications, there was things binging on your phone. Do not disturb and turn notifications off, and that app will work all night long without any interruptions, and you'll be amazed. I've been sleeping like 8, 9 hours
Oh, yeah.
straight. It's unbelievable how I feel.
I have a problem. William said, Evelyn, I slept 10 hours. I said, you're not supposed to be sleeping 10 hours. You need to build. So do not do that. You just keep sleep. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. I said, no, you're not supposed to wake up at 10 a.m. By 10, you're supposed to have done a lot of calls. He started laughing.
I'm
So,
going to bed early, I promise. All right, Emily, thank you so much, everybody. This has been Tuesday Night Live, coming up at 9 o'clock. SocialXWebinar.com, the corporate Zoom. You don't want to miss that. Everybody have a great, great night. Thanks for hopping on. Evie, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, talk to somebody upline, or you can go to SocialXWebinar.com and click directly on the link there to get to the Wednesday night in Spanish opportunity presentation. You were awesome, Evie. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye for now.